Hi, beautiful souls. I want to start with a question, and I want you to be really honest with yourself. How many times this week have you said yes when deep inside every fiber of your being was meaning no? I know. Some of you might already be smiling guiltily. Don't worry, we've all been there. Some of us are Olympic level yes sayers. If saying yes were a sport, we'd have gold medals hanging in the closet. But here's the truth. Every time we hand over our power by saying yes when we mean no, by silencing what really matters to us, by prioritizing someone else's fake peace over our own, we think we are avoiding conflict, but in reality, we are slowly losing ourselves. Welcome to today's episode of The Radiant Woman, the dire consequences of giving away your power. Today, I want to tell you why that's one of the most expensive transactions you can ever make in your life. I'll present for you 5 important aspects regarding why taking back your power is life-saving. Number 1, giving away your power turns you into a victim. Let's get this straight. You are not a victim, but every time you give away your power, you step into the role of one. It's like handing someone else's the remote control of your life. Here you go. You pick the channel, you control the volume. I'll just play the role you assign me. And then we complain that we don't like the show. Well, of course, they keep picking thrillers when you just wanted a rom-com with homemade ice cream. When you give away your power, you're basically saying, my voice doesn't matter. My needs don't matter. Please just decide for me. But your voice does matter. Your needs do matter. And your life is not Netflix for someone else's to control. Number 2, it damages your self-esteem. Lovelies, self-esteem is like a delicate plant. It needs sunlight, it needs water and care. But every time you ignore your boundaries, you're basically stomping on your own plant. And the worst part, people start treating you the way you treat yourself. If you keep giving your power away, they'll assume you don't value yourself. And guess what? They won't either. So if you want to be respected, if you've got to start by respecting yourself. Saying no when you mean no is one of the most powerful fertilizer for your self-esteem. Just don't throw the whole pot at someone. Do it with grace, with femininity, and also with firmness. Number 3, don't outsource your happiness. Oh, this one is big. Of course, it feels wonderful when the love, affection, and the openness is reciprocated. We are human beings. Connection is our jam. But let's be very clear. Happiness is an inside job. Depending on someone else for your happiness is like giving them the keys to your car and then sitting in the passenger seat wondering why are you driving to IKEA or IKEA if you live in Sweden when you just wanted gelato. Yes, let people add to your joy. Let them enrich your life. Let them be the sprinkles on top of your cake. But remember, you are the cake. Don't outsource the baking to anybody else, no matter how important of a role you assign to them in your own life. Number 4, the price is way too high when you give away your power. You know which is that? Your freedom. Think about it. Every time we give away our power, we give away a piece of our freedom. Freedom to say what we need, freedom to do what feels right for our soul, freedom to live a life that is authentically ours. And once freedom is gone, everything else becomes a compromise. We will live in a cage we built with our own yeses and silences. And cages, no matter how pretty, how gold plated, how Instagrammable they are still cages. And number 5, it stops our growth and self-development. This is the sneakiest consequence of all. When we give away our power, we stop growing. Why? Because growth requires honesty. It requires courage. It requires we to stand for ourselves, to make choices that are sometimes, yes, uncomfortable. But if we are always shrinking, always bending, always pleasing, always keeping quiet, but not this quiet that comes from inner centeredness, that we are in touch with our soul, it's just keeping quiet to avoid conflict. Guess what? We are standing still. And the woman who stands still out of fear or guilt is a woman who is slowly withering instead of blossoming. So, beloved souls, here's the truth. Giving away your power may feel easier in the moment, of course. No conflict, no drama, everyone's happy. But in the long run, we pay with our joy, with our freedom, with our growth, with our essence. And you, my lovely, are not here on this planet to live like that. So, your homework for today, write down 3 situations where you gave your power away this week. Don't judge, just notice. Write how you could have responded differently. Maybe with a no, maybe with honesty, maybe with silence instead of over explaining. And next time a similar situation will show up, please do put into practice these pieces of advice. Even if your voice shakes, even if the knees feel a little bit soft. Because every time we take back your power, you water that plant of self-esteem. You unlock a piece of your freedom, and you also step closer to the radiant, grounded woman you truly are. You are actually becoming more and more authentic. You are living more and more from your soul and not from the fears, not from this mental construct that is limiting us so many times. So let's make a pact today. No more handing out remotes. No more outsourcing happiness, no more building cages, no matter how expensive they are, with our own hands. You are powerful, you are free, and your life is far too beautiful to be lived at half volume. Until next time we meet, practice taking back your power because it was never meant to be given away.